Hello, and welcome back as I struggle with the generalized weirdness of the internet and maybe, I don't know, also shoot some aliens as we defend a haven. In Perfidious, Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. What's this about the generalized weirdness of the internet? I mean, come on, folks, you've seen the internet, and you have to admit it's generally weird. For instance, a few minutes ago, I was gonna do a bit about Helena Bonham Carter starring in the pseudo-historical Hollywood thriller Helen Keller Cannibal, which I do want to see, and I honestly think Tim Burton should direct, but I digress. Because while I was Googling Helena Bonham Carter to try and figure out how old she is, like whether or not she would be age-appropriate for the part, she's 51, by the way, probably a little too old for Helena Keller thing, but I, again, digress. While I was doing that, I actually stumbled across a picture of Helena Bonham Carter where someone had, like, photoshopped out all of her teeth. And it was weird enough that I was like, what the hell's this all about? So I clicked on the image, and it turns out there's apparently a Russian guy whose hobby is photoshopping out the teeth of famous celebrities. I mean, there were a lot of these images, frankly, a disturbing number of them, because the disturbing part is that the really weird thing is, he doesn't do all of the teeth. I mean, I get it, everybody needs a hobby, and as far as hobbies go, photoshopping teeth out of pictures, I guess, is pretty harmless, but I'm trying to figure out what the guy's motivation is. At first, I was like, oh, he must have, like, a fixation with gummers. He's really into that. But then, I looked closer, and I noticed he only does the top row of the teeth. Bottom teeth? Those stay in every single one of those celebrity faces. Perfect, flawless, sparkling Hollywood white. The bottom rows, they're good. The top teeth, though, they're gone, man. Gone like Rosamund Pike in one of David Fincher's crappiest movies. Gone like what little dignity remained to the office of the President of the United States. They're gone like my chances of not dying alone. They're gone, man, gone. And it haunts me. This is the kind of shit that just tears me up inside. Why? Why is it only the top row, man? What? I don't even have words to describe it. Just why is it only the top row, though, dog? Why? What? Why not get those bottom ones while you're at it? It's one of those unanswered questions. It's actually an unanswerable question. That's the thing. It's not that the question doesn't have an answer. It's that it can't possibly have an answer. That's what's gonna haunt. You know what else we don't have an answer for? It looks like we don't have an answer for specialists on this mission, because Kim Kardashian's wounded for another day. Alice King's hurt. Steve Irwin is tired. Are we gonna do this mission then without a specialist? I really don't like that, especially since the thing did say there were chrysalids on board. That means potential for chrysalid you know what? I think we're just gonna have Atlas King fight tired on this one. I'm sorry to do this to you, Atlas buddy, but we really need another warm body out there, specifically a warm body who's toting a healing gremlin, and that's you, because I don't want to injure somebody more valuable. Who else are we gonna take then? I'd really like to get Reb Brown and Kim back in this, but those guys, like, Reb Brown is tired forever, and Kim Kardashian's still injured. We could go Yuri Novak. Who's your partner? Colonel Brittany Spears. Brittany hit me Spears. Well, I don't want to take you on a mission without your Brittany. I don't want you. Yes, Pete, Yuri appreciates this. You must not go anywhere without love interest of Brittany Spears. But I tell you what, that they're good to bench Marshall. His partner dead forever. Why don't you send him on mission? Nobody gonna miss him. That's pretty brutal, Yuri. Yes, well, you were making fun of countrymen for a hobby of photoshopping out teeth, and honestly, I have to say, Pete, I feel like he's victimless crime, really. Maybe, you know, stick to your own shit and let Photoshop man worry about Photoshop man. What you say about that? Well, I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. Maybe we just go double... We go double Grenadier here. This team seems bad, though. They seem very not good. We got Lindsay 80 Proof Lohan and Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln. That's a solid combo. Maybe we don't need a Yeezy. Maybe we need a little something else. Do we have a, you know, we could fit a sharpshooter in here if we've got one available. Sporty Spice? Yeah, there we go. Let's just grab old Sporty. Who's your bond mate? Oh, you were bonded to Steve Irwin. Well, Steve's busy. You're gonna have to fly solo on this one. This is not a great team, but the worst case scenario here is we fail the Haven assault and then just lose contact with the region. fly back over there and immediately reestablish it because we have, you know, instant establishing contact thing. Abe Lincoln, I did you a disservice last time when I gave you the serpent armor and it took away your stovepipe hat. I'm not gonna do that to you again, honest Abe. You keep the stovepipe. It's your signature hat. I'm gonna let you hang on to that. Abraham Lincoln with his signature hat. I'm gonna let you hang on to that. Superior laser sight, superior expanded magazine. We'll give you the katana as well. Rocket launcher, hells no. Get rid of that. Give me that blaster launcher. Some AP rounds. It's got Honest Abe. Honest Abe, man. A president back when the office still had dignity. In fact, Abraham Lincoln is one of the main reasons why the office ever had dignity to begin with. Honest Abe is the bringer of dignity. Incendiary bomb? You know what? Don't mind if I do. Get some blue screens on for Lindsay Lowe. Incendiary bomb, plasma grenade, warden armor. Yeah, Lindsay's good. What else we got here? Ava, no tears, Perone. Nothing fancy we really need out of Perone here. We're just going to give her... She's got the Shadow Lance. All right, powered Reaper armor and her Claymore. What more could one girl need? Alice King. You need our standard kit. Let's get you the Disruptor Rifle. Flip this over, grab that Skulljack, and let's get you a little bit of med kit as well. Something I do want to prioritize on this mission, since we know there's going to be a bunch of chrysalids, I want to bring some beacons here. They're good to bench marshal. Let's just, you know what, keep that warden armor on, that's fine. Storm gun, let's give you the Arashi. Fusion blade, well, it's going to have to do. Plasma grenade, let's deke that. With the Arashi, of course, you're going to get some Talon rounds, and then we're going to give you this Mimic beacon. I know there are chrysalids about, and my goal is actually to try and lure them out with the beacons if we can. Sporty Spice. Take the good sniper rifle. Yeah, that'll do. Beam pistol. Still the best we got, huh? Alright, well, also... You know, we could give you the serpent armor here. And in fact, never mind, we're going to. I think I'm going to give you a Mimic Beacon, though, instead of Venom rounds. It does lower your damage a little bit. We don't have the Dark Claw yet. I'd love to get the Dark Claw. But we're, you know, we're still working on it. You have... Don't you have Shredder? Yeah, you have Shredder. So, Sniper Rifle attacks that shred armor is a pretty nice little combo. You know, Sporty, I'd like to point out that the actual Spice Girls doing a reunion. Can't wait for the Photoshop of the Spice Girl reunion tour where the guy is taking all of their teeth out, because that's going to be delightful. That'll be haunting as well, won't it? Spice Girls with no teeth and just make you realize exactly how old they are. Be like, you know, yeah. I'm beginning to wonder if this image was actually Photoshopped or if just that's not how they look now. No, Pete, one of those Spice Girls is Victoria Beckham. Well, it just, you know, because your husband's David Beckham doesn't mean you have good oral hygiene. Probably does, but you never know. Maybe she's just really into eating jammy Dodgers and not brushing. She's just like eats a fistful of jammy Dodgers before bedtime and doesn't brush. You don't know. Yeah, whatever. Operation Gilded Days. We're on this, Bradford. Settle your shit down. Kill everyone. Got it. Standard XCOM procedure. Go in there and murder everybody, because we're freedom fighters. So, neutralize all enemy targets. No, he's not, Bradford. None of the Chosen are leading an assault on a resistance camp, because the Chosen are all fucking dead, John. I killed all of them. All of the Chosen are dead. Resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Holding off the Chosen, John? Well, I mean, John Bradford came back from the dead. Who's to say the Chosen couldn't as well? I mean, Bradford's a ghost. Maybe one of the ghosts of the Chosen is leading this assault. Who knows? It's like that Victoria Beckham thing. It's just, it's unknowable. You don't know if she brushes before bedtime or not. Take Ava Perone and get her in the neighborhood. We don't see any enemies here. Alright, well. No reason to worry about cover then. If we've got no enemies on the map or in sight, we may as well just move then. No need to overthink it. We're not going to accidentally bump into a Chosen or anything on this mission. We're good. Oh, hello, Elite Trooper. Oh, hi, Elite Trooper. Have you seen Mark? Oh, there's a chrysalid. We have nobody on Overwatch. That's real bad. They shouldn't get the free double move, I get to kill somebody for funsies kind of thing, because they're actually spotting us. So we've got several chrysalids to deal with. Honestly, I find this to be sort of not a problem. Especially since the resistance is going to help us out a bit here. What's up, Hoss? Yeah, get some! How about you? You gonna get some? Get some, dog! Get some! Oh, that's right, son. Get some! Yeah, yeah. They're getting it. Get some! Yeah, you give it to that Codex, although, you know, that's bad because she's gonna clone, right? It's like twice as many people to shoot it, you know? There's a Berserker back there as well. Well, we'll wanna, you know, keep an eye on that situation, probably. Ava Perone, I would like for you to go find those other chrysalids so that Sporty Spice can shoot them in the brain.
My life is in your hands. You can never escape my sight.
Alright, well, we've got a super abundance of chrysalid here. We can remote start. Nothing. Well, we could remote start ourselves. Call me crazy. That seems like a spectacularly bad idea. So we get these two chrysalids back here. Do we have anybody that can do damage to them at all? Well, all we really need is just a good old Blade Master. Who's rocking a katana? That would be you, right, Abraham? Honest Abe? The wig splitter? Getting out there ready to split a wig? I really want you to be untouchable, so we need somebody to soften this guy up. Sporty Spice, you know what? You're good for that job with a little bit of lightning hands. Soften this guy up for us. Nicely done. Well, I mean, I may need him a little softer than that, though, Sporty. Like, maybe a little softer. So let's have you come up here. We're just getting wacky. We're getting zany now. We're gonna completely issue cover. This is a face-off moment. Pistols don't run out of bullets, which is why they're the best weapons in the game. I mean, I'd prefer a little more accurate shooting here from Sporty. Alright, the critical helped make up for it. So, Elite Trooper, what can you do? Ideally not get a kill, because we don't want to give that EXP to anybody else. 80 proof Lohan. I think we're just going to bring you up and maybe drop you into OW. Alternatively, we could have you Saturation Fire. I don't know if it's going to have the range, though. We can get 2 of these chrysalids with a Saturation Fire. I really want to get some damage on that one back there, though. Is Sporty Spice would have been our only option for getting range that deep. Yep, pretty much. Alright, so Thurgood Marshal, I need you to kill this man. I have a plan for Thurgood Marshal. 1, shoot this chrysalid in the face. Nicely done.
Impressed yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. And then 2, we're going to have you come up here and be implacable and also a Blade Storm guy. We don't want you too far forward, just far enough forward to draw in the chrysalids. Then, Honest Abe Lincoln, here's what you're going to do. Very similar scenario here. You're going to come kill this guy. Give him the old slicey slice. Abe whacked him.
Who's keeping score?
And then Abe is going to implacable right over here by his bro, Thurgood Marshal. Elite Trooper. You know, Elite Trooper, I'm going to have you just come up here and take a shot at this crystal. Actually, you have a really bad chance to hit. Ava Perone, we're going to have you hold off. Lindsay Lowe, you can't actually see that guy. I don't necessarily approve of this scenario. So Steve, 86% chance is pretty good. That's actually not Steve Irwin, Pete. That's not Steve Irwin at all. You're right, it's not. We're going to have Elite Trooper throw his grenade. We need to make sure we get some Overwatch on this guy. Did that open the door enough for Atlas King to finish him off? Atlas King, 91. You know what? Take the shot, Atlas. 91%. I trust you. I should not have trusted Atlas King. I shouldn't have done that. All right, Lohan. Well, this has changed the paradigm a little bit. Advanced teamwork, your boy. Honest Abe Lincoln. Ava Perone, we may have to have you sting this guy. Not him, this man. You know what? You gotta sting him just in case we don't get max damage. I want to keep your concealment. Never mind. We should not have doubted our girl. Ava Perone. Plus an extra 2 ability points from the ambush kill. Hells yeah. Alright, Abe. Just come stand right next to your bro Thurgood then. He's right. You son of a... You chicken shit bastard. Double chicken shit bastards. Alright, Resistance. Stop. Okay, well, you killed that one. That's just solid thinking. Back to Lindsay 80 proof Lohan. So, we need to get eyes on these chrysalids so that maybe Sporty Spice can wheel and deal on them. I mean, they can run, but they can't. You can't hide from Sporty Spice.
I'll be swift.
She doesn't brush her teeth after bedtime, man. You're never going to hide from her halitosis. She'll hunt you down wherever you are. And breathe her jammy dodger breath right in your mouth. How is it that we don't have a shot at that man? We should definitely have a shot at that guy, though. I am a little salty.
On the move.
Well, we can pistol shot at him. That's not so great, but I'm still taking it because a shot's a shot. Sporty Spice delivering it nice. Alright, Elite Trooper. Well, if we need a victim or alternatively bait, nominate you for that role. Lindsay Lowe, we're just going to bring you forward, drop you into Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Atlas King, you can't be trusted anymore, Atlas King. I'm sorry. You have let me down. Let's come up here and protect Elite Trooper, because this guy is supremely valuable to the project and worth defending. Honest Abe, 60. You know what, Abe? Take that 60. It's fine. It was a bad shot, but you're here, you know. We didn't bring you for your marksmanship. We brought you for your blade storm. Come at Elite Trooper. Come on. Come get a little bit of Elite Trooper. Nope. Alright. Just keep running then. These guys are going to go try and whack civilians so they can spawn more chrysalids. I know their plan. They're actually running back to that other pod. We got a burrower. Well, somebody is going to have to identify and eliminate Mr. Burrow Man.
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range.
Yeah, pinned down right next to that chrysalid, actually.
Forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Do you suppose one of them could kill the chrysalid, maybe? That'd be real helpful. Alice King, how come nobody has picked these guys up yet? Like, they should be on our side by now. Did we not? Have we not picked them up yet? Hey, buddy. Hey, come join with us. Come on. Together we'll fight and we'll win. I don't want to send Ava Perone forward because there is a burrowing chrysalid and he's going to come out of that burrow and bite her, and I don't want him to do that. I don't want to get burrow bitten. You know what, Elite Trooper? I'm sorry. This one's on you, dog. If somebody's got to go take the burrow bite, that someone is you. Or not.
I am on the move.
So where did the burrow man go? Alright, Ava Prone, I really don't want you to get burrowed and bitten. Lindsay Lowe. Okay, Sporty Spice, I really need you to be able to get a shot. I mean, you would have a shot, theoretically. No, we need you to move.
Grappling.
I don't suppose you'll have a shot from here, will you? Any chance whatsoever? Nope, no shot. Actually, no shots from anywhere around here. Well, that's a bummer.
Heading to that location.
Alright, backup plan, Pete. Plan number 1 didn't work. Now it's time for plan B. We got the mimic beacons. Start deploying them. Use them out here to flush these chrysalids. You know, Pete, you also have like a battle scanner on Atlas King. Actually, no, I don't think we do have a battle scanner on Atlas King. I really don't. They're good, Marshall. We're just going to dash you up next to the battle. We'll just like put you up next to the scanner then. Abraham Lincoln, you're a little slower than Thurgood.
Will do.
Everybody else is just sprinting forward.
On it.
Yep, that's like the whole game plan is just run, I guess. You better go for that beacon. Oh, get Blade Storm, though. Very good, Marshall. Gutted you like a fish. Yeah, your little buddy here also needs to make a play for the Mimic Beacon, because that's why we threw it out there. Get Blade Storm, though. Alright, well, this is why we used the Mimic Beacon. Hey, what's up, Codexes? Oh, and a Berserker. You guys also should see that Mimic Beacon and be like, is that a Mimic Beacon?
No place for you to go now.
Except, you know, right at our Mimic Beacon, because you are obligated to do that. Oh, that's not a very fun pod, though. That's not a very fun pod at all. Hey, where are my civilians here? They're supposed to be chipping in, and I kind of feel like they aren't chipping in as much as I might need them to maybe chip in here.
You cannot run.
Also, you should be going for the Mimic Beacon, and I can't help but notice that you are not going for the Mimic Beacon. We may need another beacon, which is okay, because we do have one. There we go. All right, you got it, Resistance personnel. In the back. That's the stuff right there, right in the old spine there. Gonna pick off this chrysalid? Nope, gonna shoot at the Berserker, huh? Well, I guess you went for the easier shot. Shoot that Spectre. Shoot him in the back. You got him right in the butthole. Oh, that's my girl. Bullets and buttholes. That's what we've trained the Resistance operatives to do. If you see a butthole, you put a... And you could have put a bullet in a butthole there, and I feel like you missed an opportunity to do so. So, let's bring Lindsay Lohan up here.
What's over there?
Ideally, a very large explosion. In very short order. Say, in this region. Followed by, quickly, perhaps a little bit of saturation fire. Oh, wait, we're not going to be able to salvo after this, because you moved. Honestly, just ditching their cover is probably enough. Plus, if we really want to, we can give Lindsay Lohan a bonus action. In fact, we may do that. So, Thurgood Marshall, I think we bring you over here. Or we could have you... I mean, we got a lot. We could just go Reaper here, too. If we were to... the other thing we could do is be a serial killer. Abraham Lincoln got a shot at some real serial kill. You know what? Yeah.
What else you got?
You got some real shots at a serial killing here, Abraham Lincoln. Let's see if we can make that serial killing work. So first things first, shotgun the chrysalid. Can't miss, can't fail. That action should be refunded by your serial ability.
The Resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
I mean, that's nice. Shouldn't they have been doing that several turns ago? Wow, they really motored, though. We gotta recruit these guys. It's like Carl Lewis up in here. Look at the foot speed. Usain Bolt, eat your heart out. So then we're gonna come over here. And we should be able to get our action refunded again by murdering this man. Abraham Lincoln, serial killer. It was pretty good. Pretty sporty. You'd put a hurting on that Berserker force. I don't hate it. What's your other target? You can soften up that Spectre for Honest Abe, though. I kind of like that better. Yeah, that's gonna give Abe Lincoln a chance at a serial killing. Elite Trooper, you're what we like to call a potential victim. Let's put you over here and go ahead and take this shot. Hey, nicely done, Elite Trooper. I'm gonna start calling you E.T. by the way. Not the cute, adorable alien that fell in love with Drew Barrymore. You're the bad kind of E.T. E.T. stands for Elite Trooper. We may just bring Ava Perón up here, and if she could get a flank shot, or even just a shot at that Berserker, we might have her just try and banish it, because I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to kill it. Can we get anything out of Atlas King here? Atlas? Okay, get some damage on the Zerker. That's good. We're setting the table for Honest Abe here, though. Abraham, I feel like maybe you should continue to be a serial killer.
Whoa! You see that?
Yeah, it was like 3 dead guys. It's pretty good. I mean, you have a shot at the Codex. You know what? Double 38s is real bad. I was thinking that would be... I'd actually rather have 153, even though Abraham Lincoln does serial killing just doesn't stop. It's like a Lay's potato chip. Once Abraham Lincoln eats one, he can't say no. Once he pops, he can't stop. Alright, so Ava Perón... You can... I don't know if you're going to be able to see that guy from here. You know what? I want to kill this other... I want to kill this guy just to make sure Ava Perón is going to be able to see in there. I would love to see if we could get this mission completed without losing even a single civilian. That would be a thing of beauty. See you in hell, Berserker. We're implacable and untouchable. Let's come over here. Honest Abe! I mean, we may just bring you up. We kind of want you to be visible as well. Come stand right here. Ava Perón. Now, I want you to come stand right here.
I will go.
This makes a nice little roadblock. And we're just going to have you go ahead and banish this guy. Even if you don't execute him, there's still a pretty respectable chance Ava Perón just brings home the kill from raw damage. She's got about 30 damage worth of shots here. She'll take him a piece at a time if she has to. And it's... Nope, she executed him. Alright then. Oh, there's another Spectre back there, but they're getting torn apart by Resistance forces. Go get him, Resistance. The Resistance is lacing him down. Homegirl had to reload. She's still gonna get some, though. Oh, get some, girl. They're laying into him. Have you got a shot? Look. Oh, there's another Berserker back there as well. Okay, so we've got, you know, one more pod of Berserker and Spectre, mostly killed by Resistance forces at this point. The Resistance is making it easy on us. This entire armada of Carl Lewis's. So it's 2 Spectres and a Berserker. We've got 1 full pod back there. Intriguing. Alright, Lindsay Lowe, we're just going to bring you forward. What are the chances Lindsay Lohan gives us an up? Up? Well, we've activated him. This is fine. Come towards us. We should prefer you get up in here, right up in our grillsies. Now, they didn't get quite up as in our grillsies as we might have liked. So we got 2 shots here for Lindsay Lowe. Guaranteed hit on a Berserker, a solid shot on a Spectre. You know what? If we saturation fire here, can we hit 2? Well, we could hit both of these Spectres, potentially. Are we catching that, man? Are you in this? You in this? We gotta have an almost 0% chance to hit that guy, though. That's the thing. Honestly, I feel like our better bet is to just try and Rupture, go for the auto crit. Oh, it worked. I mean, he dodged it, which is unfortunate, but even on the dodge, he still took 11 damage. Magic Man, what are we gonna get out of you this turn? Minimal... Possibly nothing. Alright, the bench. We may need the bench's run and gun here. Or rather, we may need his mimic beacon. Abraham Lincoln, I'd love to have you get crazy. But, I'd really like to see Honest Abe go fruity ape shit with, we can't have him go serial killer again, because we've already, you know, we've already played that card. Lightning Hands here. 7 more damage for our Berserker friend. What is our chance to hit this? You know what? 80% twice is good enough. I was thinking about throwing a face off here, but I really don't think we need it.
Got to do better.
Elite Trooper. You can probably get a shot in, right? He's got a shot. Yeah, take a poke at that, man. Elite Trooper delivers. Everything's coming up Millhouse here. Alright, Atlas King, you have a 100% chance. Go ahead and kill the Berserker, that's fine. Atlas King can put him in the dirt. Atlas King did not put him in the dirt, or did he? Nope, he left him with 1 health. That's absolutely terrible. Alright, Ava Perone. If we can get a Reaper for some... Okay, Ava Perone, you come over here. We're going to have to reap for old Abe Lincoln. Old Abe Lincoln is going to need the reapening here. 6 damage. It's not a lot, but it's enough.
I need more ammo.
Thurgood Marshall doesn't have Reaper. Well, fortunately, we brought ourselves an honest Abe Lincoln. Abe? No, love the Reaper, honest Abe. Don't fear the Reaper. Love the Reaper. No one should love death, Pete. Oh, is that true? Tell that to Claire Forlani and Meet Joe Black. She loved death, and it worked out okay for her. I mean, sure, her dad got killed, but what are you going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just continue the reapening. Oh, there's a Faceless here. How's it going, champ? You know, we'll be back for you in a minute. At the moment, we have bigger fish to fry, but don't worry, we're coming back for you. No, I didn't want to hit the Faceless, though. God damn it. I meant to hit the Spectre, and I didn't hit the Spectre, though.
I can handle that.
Oh, you can handle that? Is that a fact? Well, here's what else you can handle. Since we fucked up and clicked the wrong target, you're also going to have to handle throwing a Mimic Beacon next to Abe Lincoln. Can you handle that? This guy's going to take a shot. Lightning Reflex is the only thing that saved him. That's okay. Abe Lincoln will kill the Faceless when he takes a swing, assuming he takes a swing, and he kind of is obligated to. Blade Storm. Lightning Reflex is going to save this guy as well, which is unfortunate.
Target's still up.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of... Hey, you're inside a Faceless, though, and that should not be a thing that's allowed. There's a Mimic Beacon, though. You should be shadow binding it.
There is nowhere to hide.
Yeah, but it seems like there probably ought to be. Oh, you get a shoot, too, huh?
This one.
Yeah, that's feeling a little unfair, actually. Also, what about this Faceless? Is he going to come try and take a poke at Thurgood Marshall? I am absolutely livid. You should not have been able to shadow bind Abraham Lincoln. Thurgood Marshall's going to take some cheap bullshit damage. This guy's not even going to live long enough for the shadow bind to matter. Like, the Resistance are going to kill these guys on our turn. That's it, end of mission. The Resistance finished them all off. Unbelievable.
Menace 1-5, you secured the...
I mean, good for the Resistance, but...
There are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
I think we saved every civilian. We rescued every civilian, though. Thurgood Marshall took a bullshit wound, but we rescued every civilian. That's the epitome of perfection. 19 of 19 civilians. The only thing... so close to absolute perfection were it not for Thurgood Marshall being a cholo. Couldn't have dodged that, Thurgood. Ideally, what I could have done is not misclicked and fought the Faceless, and then I could have killed both of those Spectres, walked over, and then also have killed the Faceless. That would have been... That would have been probably the better way to go for the perfect mission, Pete, is to not have fucked up.
I'm glad to see that our cooperation with the Resistance factions is going so...
You know what? 5 days for Thurgood Marshall is fine. Atlas King's down for 2, but I think Atlas King was down for 2 days before we went on the mission. Remember, he was lightly wounded when we started. Rescued 19 civilians, got ourselves Codex Brain, some other garbage that we don't need.
Commander.
Region income increased by 57. That's it, 57 supplies. We go for the... we make the enemies throw the donut. We pitch the no-hitter, and what do we get? 57 supplies? 57 supplies. I should at least get another $3 million in an extra option year added to my contract for throwing a no-no. I'm furious. We pitched a no-no, though. I see the UFO has teleported. We're gonna have to fight that thing at some point because Bradford's just not gonna be able to dodge it. Yeah, see, like it's coming for us right now. So let's go like anywhere else. You know what? Here, let's go over to Templar HQ for a minute.
Avenger plotting new course.
I don't really want to fight a UFO. I don't feel like getting shot down and having to do an Avenger defense. It's just no. It's just wasting time we don't need to waste. We'll come over here and heal a little faster for a day or two. There we go. That's probably good. Now let's head back over and finish getting our assorted loot that we actually don't really want or need. And if we have a team back, once we get this assorted loot, I think we're going to go... Well, Thurgood Marshall's back in. We should just go hit the Codex Brain coordinates once we finish this. What do we get? An advanced stock and a superior focus, the worst of the PCSs. Perfect. Well then, let's go do the Codex Brain. I feel like this is going to be, it's time. 19 enemies. We should have... Let's just double check and make sure we've got the super elite team that we want to take into this mission. We want to come in with the best of the best of the best, sir. We have the best of the best of the best, sir. Although we have no Reaper. I want a Reaper. I don't want to do this mission without a Reaper. Also, Reb Brown is still... Reb Brown, how are you still down, man? Good God, Reb Brown. Show some intestinal fortitude, son. Goodness.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's head over to the black market then. We're going to get rid of some garbage. And we got to wait another, like, 5 days to go hit the black side coordinates. That's real disappointing, guys. And speaking of, like, stuff we don't need, we have to have so many corpses. What do you have for sale? Just out of curiosity. Superior hair trigger and a superior laser sight. Don't really need either of those. Superior conditioning or agility. Gonna say no to that. Rush research. I don't really feel like that's necessary. So let's just get rid of some junk. 29 Advent Trooper corpses. Probably don't need all those. And they are very interested. Let's take that down to, say, 5. 500 alloys. The Illyrium cores we'll hang on to. We don't need any of these stun lancer corpses anymore. Faceless, you know, they're not this useful. Let's go down to 5 officer corpses, probably down to 5 priest corpses, because we've been killing way too many of these. How many purifiers have we got? Oh, a meager 22. Probably more than we need. Advent Mech Wreck, also probably a few more than we need. Uton Corpse, Berserker Corpse, Shield Bearers. We've killed that many Shield Bearers. We have 14 Spectre Corpses. We have 20 Archon corpses. That's absurd, though. We killed a lot of Archons. 11 Andromedons. Probably don't need those either. 21 Chrysalids. Not doing us any good. Hell, we have 5 Sectopod Rex. We have killed way too much stuff. 7 Gatekeeper Shells. Seems like more than we're going to use. We have 3 Superior Stocks. What are the odds we use all those? Alright, you know what? Here, let's get rid of Advanced Stock, because we're definitely not going to use those when we have 3 Superiors. Talon rounds, superior laser sight, tracer rounds, Phantom rounds, battle scanner, gas bomb, dragon rounds, PCS superior. I mean, you know what? Somebody could probably use it. Plus, we just picked up 700 supplies that we already sort of don't need. And never mind, we're going to have to go do a new guerrilla operation. Well, that'll be fun. What do we got? Stops a hidden event. Squad size for this mission is limited to 3 soldiers. Call me crazy, probably gonna not do that one. Operation Massive Shriek counters a hidden event, gets us 307 supplies that we definitely don't need. Or Operation Crypt Tomb. You know, 114 intel. Oh god, it's the loss though. You know, we'll have to make this decision next episode because all of those things suck. Every single one. Jesus Slinger Christ. You know what? We'll assign a new covert op. That's fine. Wasn't there, like, gain ability points or something we had that also had, like, a relatively low time frame and got us promotion? It might have been gather supplies. Form a bond, breakthrough research. What's the breakthrough? Improved beam weapons. +1 damage to all beam weapons is real good, though. That's, like, super. It's not a promotion, but we... You know what? At this point, we kind of don't need promotions. Hey, Bieber? Yeah, this is a Bieber job. A scientist, Andrea White is our go-to away mission scientist, and then literally any other soldier, huh? Alright, Ma Juglick, looks like that one's on you. What risks are there? None. Good. Action confirmed, then.
My followers will lead this action.
Yeah, your followers will lead this action to victory. There's nobody in your team even on the mission. What the hell are you talking about, Geist? You guys talking out his ass. Kim Kardashian and Reb Brown can improve their bond. I would rather they go on our next mission, though, so that we can get an opportunity to get Reb Brown to maximum rank, because Reb Brown is still lagging, but... You know what? Never mind. Reb Brown is tired, so he's not going on the mission. Good God, Reb Brown. You know where that PCS focus ought to go, Reb Brown? We ought to put that in your ass, because your ass is taking a long damn time between missions. Just go deep in your bond with Kim Kardashian and do something useful. And since you guys are out for the next mission, that means it's going to be Steve Irwin leading a squadron of specialists. But again, it's just a minor guerrilla op. We'll have to figure out which one we want to do. Probably before we wrap things up, though, we should take care of Jesus. I mean, he's been taking care of us. Remember when there was only one set of footsteps in the sand? That's where Jesus carried us. Jesus can have lightning hands. Honestly, I feel like Jesus should probably have not lightning hands. I mean, if he's going to come lay hands upon me to cure my afflictions, I prefer they not be electrified. But maybe that's Jesus' secret. He uses, like, galvanic skin response action. Could be. Jesus, not an actual descendant of God, merely a huckster, pulling the L. Ron Hubbard galvanic skin response ahead before his time. He's like, he was 2,000-year lead up to L. Ron. He's going to be furious. Not Jesus, L. Ron. Jesus was generally a pretty affable chat by all reports. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to get some of that sweet galvanic skin response Jesus action, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day, in which I offend and probably alienate all the members of one of the largest religious faiths in the world. Good call, Pete. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.